Hey everyone, so this is a review of the Lululemon Crossbody bag. It's called the Everywhere Belt Bag. It's 1 liter in size, which is the top one here. And then the bottom one is what I'm calling its dupe equivalent on Amazon. And I'm gonna go through all the pros and cons and all the features, so just keep watching. So we're gonna go through the features of each one. The Lululemon is on the top, the dupe is what we're calling it, is on the bottom, and let's get right into it. So these are both the pink color in the dupe and the Lululemon. So the Lululemon, this is the crossbody bag, also called the Everywhere Belt Bag, 1 liter in size. This is color Tea Rose. It's the pink color for Lululemon. And then this currently, as of right now, is $38.99. Things can change, so just keep that in mind. That's only what the price is right now. This is called the Pander, found on Amazon. It is basically called the same thing. They call it a fanny pack. They call it the crossbody. It's also labeled as the Everywhere Belt Bag, 1 liter. Same exact labeling same exact title and description as the Lululemon one. Now this is in a light pink, and currently it's $11.99. When I bought it, it was $14.99. Now you can see the colors are a bit different. So the Lululemon, it's more of like that sandy pink color, and the Pander is more of this kind of Pepto-Bismol bright pink, but not a hot pink, just more of a bright, kind of a little bit brighter than like a pastel-y pink, if you will. Now this one, the dupe, it is a little bit of a slicker, kind of almost like I want to compare it to like, oh gosh, almost like a toiletry bag. I know that doesn't really do much description. But it's water resistant is what the description said on Amazon, and it is very soft and smooth. As far as the zipper goes, it's a double zip, and something that I do like about this is that it is has these little soft kind of silicone zippers, so when they cling together they don't make really any, well, you're hearing, this one is actually a metal clip, so I hear more noise from this guy than I do. Let me hold this and just give it a little, oh my gosh, now we're doing that. Hold this and give it a little, so not much noise from that. Now it's not this one, the Lululemon, the larger one, the 2 liter. What made me think of this is it comes with a double zip on the other size, and the main complaints with that one was that the 2 metal zippers clinking together all day long was an annoyance. So keep that in mind with here. It's not going to make that clanky noise when you walk around, and I've worn it around. It does not make any noises that would be bothersome or annoying. Moving on to the zipper. It's a plastic zipper, and it moves really smoothly. I could easily move it with one hand. Oh, maybe not so easy to move around the corner, but pretty easy enough if I'm fidgeting, wearing it, and trying to open it with one hand. It's pretty easy to do. Now double zip, it's nice because if you wear it crossbody one way or crossbody the other way, you can move the zipper accordingly. Let's go inside. So inside you have a double compartment over here. I'm showing here. Double compartment. And I'd say this would fit maybe like a small wallet on each side. Definitely not a phone this way, but like a smartphone going side to side would fit for sure. And then one large compartment over here. And I'd say fitting this, I could fit a phone, a larger size wallet, and some keys, and maybe a couple snacks. And then maybe some really, really small things like, maybe couple little, I don't know, chapstick and whatnot. But it fits a lot more than you think it would fit. So that is it closed. And then you also have this other compartment back here, which is nice. This is where I would personally put more, like if I had cash and a credit card, I'd put it in this inside pocket, or a room key if you're on vacation, that sort of thing. Okay, moving on to the strap. Strap is pretty nice material. I'd say it's not quite as thick as, I'd say it's on the thinner side, but not it doesn't feel like it's compromised in quality. It feels very sturdy, like it's gonna get the job done. It's not gonna fall apart on you. It feels like it's a good quality. It's actually not too heavy, which is nice, less weight. You have an adjustment band here and the clip here. So the clip, pretty easy to open, like not overly easy to where you're worried it's not gonna hold, but it feels sturdy. It's not difficult to pinch. If you find pinching to be difficult, this is not going to give you a problem. So it's not one of those that it's difficult to unclip and clip back up. Okay, so that's the Pander or Ponder. We're going to say Pander. The Pander bag. Lovely. You can't beat the price. Like, that's just a great deal, especially if you're going to go on vacation and you're not quite sure, you know, if it's going to take a beating or not. I mean, you can't really go wrong for its current price at $11.99. Okay, next up is the Lululemon bag. And first off, the texture on the outside. This definitely feels more durable and higher quality than the Dupe. And it just feels thicker. And it feels just, it's also soft and smooth. It just feels like it could withstand maybe a lot more wear and tear. Go to the zipper. Zipper is actually the same thing. It kind of reminds me of the same type of zipper. It doesn't feel like it's a different quality at all. It feels about the same. Let's try to open it up with one hand here. Okay, it's smoother around the corners, and it is also smooth opening and closing. Now, the main difference between the two. The Lululemon only has one zip. So if you're wearing it on one side of your body, you're going to have the zipper either at the bottom or the top, depending on which side you are wearing it on. So just keep that in mind. You won't be able to adjust the opening. It's always going to be on this side. Maybe a pro or con for you, but it is a metal zipper, so it's not going to clink against anything. Yep, no clanking noises, not even from this guy back here. This is the other zip. So this one, it's a metal zip here, and then this is attached to like a little string with a silicone, and has little grippies on the one side. So cool idea. I mean, actually it kind of feels a little bit like, I don't know, even with the grippies, like harder to grip if I'm like in a rush. I might just take this thing off eventually, but for now it's okay. Okay, so now we're gonna go inside the bag. Okay, so literally the same thing as the Dupe. So you have the two smaller compartments on the side here, and then one larger compartment on this side, the same sizes. Now, I will say the difference, and it's not even that big of a deal for me, but it might be for you. This elastic here is a little bit thicker. Let's compare it. Yeah, so this elastic here, it's a little bit stretchier. It could stretch a little bit more. This one, it's also elastic, but it doesn't stretch like as well, like barely any stretch, whereas the Lululemon's stretchy. So just keep that in mind. Same size, literally same size, same dimensions. Okay, moving on to the belt. This is noticeably a thicker belt, definitely better quality. And it is, yeah, but with it feeling sturdier and thicker, it does feel a bit heavier than the other one. So just keep that in mind. And then it doesn't have like this guy here. Yeah, see, this is a big difference here. You can see how this on the Dupe, you can move it forward and back, and there's no loose tail. It's just all encompassing. The Lululemon, you have these two little elastic bands that are not secured really in any way onto this. You have to adjust it, move it over to hold it down. So I did wearing this one. I've worn it for about a week. I have noticed that these little elastic bands will either shift way far down, or one time it like slipped off completely and then this tail was floating about. So just keep that in mind. If that's something that's going to bother you, consider that if you go to purchase this one, the Lululemon one. Now this clip, a little bit harder to open. It feels the same durability wise, maybe a little bit, maybe a hair of a bit thicker plastic on the Lululemon than the Pander, but it is a little bit harder to open. And it's a little bit of a louder click too. All right, so now I'm gonna show you how it looks on. It's a Pander. And I adjusted this for like the height that I like it at, but this is, you can see the light pink color. It's a little bit brighter, but it feels super comfortable. I feel like I can move around with it. As you run and walk throughout the day, it will tend to slide down, especially if you make it heavier. So just know it's gonna stick there, but that's the same for the Lululemon. This one's really nice. The buckle is up at the top, and I think it's the same. Yeah, it's the same for the Lululemon too. Now for the Lululemon. Okay, so same thing, clip at the top. It does feel comfortable. I actually feel, because the strap is up here, I like to wear it this side. If this was annoying you, you could always wear it the other way. And that way you don't have to deal with the clip or anything. But now the clip is down here and it could be rubbing on your arm. That would annoy the heck out of me all day long. So I chose to wear it the other way. But it's kind of like pick your poison, because now you might have these little straps, and if you pull it up higher, I'll get a little closer and show you. These elastic bands could kind of rub up here. It may bother you, it may not. It would bother me a little bit. Haven't worn it for that long each time I wear it. I've worn it for maybe like an hour or less. So it's not like I've gone to a full day at the zoo wearing this. So let me know if you have one and which one you prefer. Same thing, will work its way down if it's heavy. So just know that if you like it up here, maybe make it a little bit lighter in weight, or you're just gonna have to shift it back throughout the day. But this is the Lululemon one. Now I will say personally, I love this color, but if you're looking at features and just overall comfort, I really like the Dupe, the Pander. I'm just gonna keep saying both. I don't know which. Anyway, I would prefer the Pander one, but the review is what helps you make an informed decision. So total on you, I bought both because I couldn't decide. I actually really like the Lululemon color, but this one just feels a lot more comfortable. So I don't know. I actually might get this in black and keep this one as like the pink one. Both are water resistant. Both are the same size. So just keep that in mind, and hopefully this helped. If you guys own both or either one or have questions, let me know in the comments below. Hopefully that helped. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye.